Yeah, I think it could have been handled better. At first, it seemed like it was uh, well thought out. They gave options to parents. They had different ideas to come with, but then they chose the Minnesota model for some reason, and it wasn't really explained too much why they chose the Minnesota model. So not everyone really understood why, but it's not very nuanced. It doesn't make a difference between the high school kids, the middle school kids, or the elementary kids. And I mean, we have other plans within the school system, like start times uh, for those students. So I would have liked to have seen a little more nuance in the plans. Get back to school quicker. The data was there for a while to support that it wasn't transmitted, and COVID-19 wasn't transmitted in schools. So. Yeah, this year was very different than any other year. I'm a parent of two children. I have one in third grade, one in kindergarten. This year we are the education coordinators for our children, so getting them to Zoom classes. Sometimes we'd hear in on some of the teachings. And from what I heard from their classes, they went over, especially my third grader, went over some different, I'm trying to think right now, different ethics lessons, different race lessons. They covered Rosa Parks in a class, so they are teaching that stuff at least at the elementary age. And I have not heard of middle school parents or high school parents having an issue with any of the teachings thus far. So it hasn't come to light to me. So I think they're doing an okay job. I believe so. Yeah. There's different types of people and how they understand things. Some are better at understanding reading. Some are better at video. Some are better at audio. The storage is cheap. You can put a retention rate on how long you store it. And if the school does it, then they can own it as well. So it will protect the school as well as the parents, and as long as it's not disseminated, because there are private things in there, then it should be okay. It should be allowed to happen, in my opinion. Right. So they have done this audit within, I believe, our high school system on our resources, our teachers, and how they're being used. Apparently, we have plenty of resources right now, and they're not. This third-party company who did the audit, they're not suggesting that we go out and hire more resources. They're suggesting change where the resources are going, change the structure of how the teachers are. Whenever there's an expert or a really good teacher for a certain subject like science, and they pinpoint that there are children who are failing these science courses, they want this good science teacher to be able to go in and help these students. So I think more things like that, more audits, find some places that are doing it well, have succeeded in this, and take those ideas and implement them.